A hearty good morning to all. From a Stepping Stone course book, turn page number 87. In our page number 87, we have lesson 12, The One That Got Away. The One That Got Away is authorized by Jan Mark. Jan Mark was a British writer of children's books. She had written over 50 novels and plays and many short stories. Before originating the story, let us talk about the characters. This story has three characters. First is Malcolm, who is a class 4 child. Second is Mrs. Cooper, who is his teacher. And third, Malcolm's classmates who don't want to be left behind. The setting of the story is in Malcolm's classroom. In this story, Mrs. Cooper asks all the children in her class 4 to bring something interesting to the class the next day so that they can stand up and talk about it to the class. Malcolm goes home and looks at his shelf where he keeps his interesting things but cannot find anything to suit the occasion. The next day, when it is Malcolm's turn, he goes up front with a matchbox, opens it upside down and begins to jump and then gets on all fours looking for something. When he is asked what he is looking for, he says that what has dropped out of the matchbox has 6 legs, sharp knees and frilly ginger eyebrows. Mrs. Cooper and all the children are terrified and start jumping and squeaking. Malcolm keeps pointing out to different places, saying it is there but misses catching it each time. Actually, it was his imagination. No bug was there in his matchbox. Now, let's step into the story. Welcome back to the lesson, The One That Got Away. Mrs. Cooper was a very encouraging and kind teacher. Besides teaching her lessons, she used to encourage the students for extra co-curriculum activities. So, she told the students to bring something interesting to class the next day so that they could stand up and talk about it to the class. Mrs. Cooper had told Malcolm to bring something interesting because last time he had brought a simple stone and she had taken it as an interesting thing. So Malcolm went home and looked at his shelf where he kept his interesting things but could not find anything to suit the occasion. The following day, all the others had gerbils, rare shells, fossils, and other things to show, but Malcolm had nothing. He went up to the front and held out a matchbox. He then opened it upside down and jumped. Mrs. Cooper jumped too. And when asked to Malcolm, he said that what had dropped out had 6 legs, sharp knees, and frilly ginger eyebrows on stalks. Everybody panicked, and it was chaos as they spotted it and tried to hit it and jumped out of its way. Malcolm basked in the knowledge that his contribution was definitely the most interesting that morning, although he himself had not seen it. Thank you.